ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਨਾਹੋ ਜਤੀ ਸਤੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੜਿਆ, ਮੂਰਖ ਮੁਗਦਾ ਜਨਮ ਭਇਆ। ਪ੍ਰਣਵਤ ਨਾਨਕ ਤਿਨ ਕੀ ਸਰਣਾ, ਜਿਨ ਤੂੰ ਨਾਹੀ ਵਿਸਰਿਆ। ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਭਾਦੁਏ ਭਰਮ ਭੁਲਾਣੀਆ, ਦੂਜੈ ਲੱਗਾ ਹੇਤ। ਲੱਖ ਸੀਗਾਰ ਬਣਾਇਆ, ਕਾਰਜ ਨਾਹੀ ਕੇਤ। ਭਾਦੁਏ ਭਰਮ ਭੁਲਾਣੀਆ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। Guru Roop, Guru Khalsa, Sat Sangat Ji, we are blessed and fortunate once again at the beginning of a new month. Dhan Satguru Sahib Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj has blessed us with this opportunity to learn from the Pavitra Bani of Barah Maha and to try to take upon the words of this Pavitra Bani, these immortal words, imbue them within our hearts, within our minds, and start to live by these words that Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj has blessed us with. In the previous month, we learnt that in the month of Sawan, the mind and the body are happy when we fall in love with the lotus-like feet of Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji. And in the monsoon season, when it begins to rain, the one thing that we should be looking for is the raindrops of Naam, of Amrit. That Amrit, that sweet nectar that gives us immortality, that allows us to take ourselves from this world and take us into the realm of truth, into Sajjkhand. That Amrit opens the doorway for us to walk through so that we never have to return to this world ever again, and instead we get to receive the blessings, we get to receive the khushiyan, the happiness, the joy and the kirpa, the blessings of the Almighty and the Divine. As we move forward now into the new month, Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is using this month of BHAADON to explain how the mind is full of doubts, and sometimes the mind can play tricks upon us to separate us and keep us distant from Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji, the Divine. Satnam Sri Vaheguru Sahib Ji. Padue Param Pulaniya, Duja Laga Hetu. Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj tells us that in this month of BHAADON, that sometimes we are so engrossed in this duality. Now, duality is essentially the one thing that separates us from understanding our true purpose. Duality is that which makes us think that we are separate from Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji, that there is us and them, when really and truly the core essence of who we are is made up of that one divine. The soul that resides within our bodies is the Atma, and that Atma belongs to and is part of Paramatma, the great soul, the great being, the divine. However, the mind, the ego, has placed a veil over this Atma, over the soul, so that it no longer recognizes where Paramatma is. It can no longer recognize the truth, and instead it is more focused on enjoying the worldly pleasures. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj tells us that in this month we need to recognize that this soul is yearning to become one with the Paramatma, but unfortunately we have become so deluded in doubt, we've become so deluded in this unfortunate duality that we can no longer recognize what is true and what is not. And because of this attachment to duality, Guru Sahib Ji says that we move further and further away from Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji. Lakasi gar banaya karaj nahi ket. As we have mentioned in previous episodes, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj uses the analogy of the soul being a bride and the husband being the Lord, the Almighty, the Divine. So we as human beings can consider ourselves to all be the soul brides of that one husband Lord. And Guru Sahib Ji uses this analogy and uses the analogy of a bride who tries to decorate herself to please her husband. But Guru Sahib Ji is saying that for us as the soul brides, there is no point applying makeup. There is no point applying so many thousands of different religious garbs or ornaments to try to please our husband if we do not know where our husband is. Why do we not recognize where they are? Because we are so deluded and we are so attached to this idea of duality. We do not know what is right. We do not know what is wrong. We do not know the method. We do not know and understand and appreciate the truth that is sitting in front of us in the presence of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Jeta dena deh binasasi tet vela kahasan pret. Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji Maharaj says that eventually, Jeta din, on that one day, Deh binasasi, that body will eventually perish. That body will eventually pass away. At that time, at that moment, everybody says that this body or this person has become a ghost. What we are saying here, what Guru Maharaj is saying here, is that do not attach yourself to this body. Do not attach yourself to the world. Do not attach yourself to the luxuries of this world. Because every single thing is temporary. There is nothing on this world that has been made by man that will allow us to reach and to become one with Guru Sahib. The only thing that will allow our soul, the Atma, to connect to Paramatma is the bani of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And when we receive the Naam from the Panj Pyare and we are blessed with Amrit and we recognize that Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is the doorway for us to connect our soul to the great divine, that is when our lives start to become worthwhile. Pakad chalayan doot jam kise na deni pet. And eventually, when we do pass and we have not recognized the oneness of Akal Purkh Waheguru Sahib Ji, and we have been entangled in this illusion of Maya, like an insect caught in a spider's web, the messenger of death will also seize us. And when the messenger of death seizes us, captures us, grabs hold of us, there is no escape from the grasp of the messenger of death. Chadep khodote khina mahe jinsyo lagga het. And as soon as the messenger of death has grabbed hold of us, then all of our families, all of our loved ones, all of our friends, all of our companions, all of those people that we thought would stand by our sides, they all leave and they all move on. And we can see that when we have had a loved one, a family member, a friend who has passed away, and we have gone to their funeral, after the funeral has finished, we all then return to our own homes. In the same way, Guru Sahib Ji is saying that whilst we are here on this earth, we create these relationships, we create these friendships, and we believe that these people will stand by our side all the way. But essentially, there will come a time where we will become separated from these people. We will become separated from the Maya, from the illusion of this world. We will become separated from our houses. We will become separated from our cars, our luxuries, all of these things that we feel like are so valuable and so important to us. We spend our entire lives trying to accumulate this wealth, and eventually it's all left behind. Guru Sahib Ji says that we need to start to let go of this duality. We need to start letting go of this attachment to this materialistic world, and instead attach ourselves to the love and the feet of the Guru. Hath mudora tan kape siyah ho hua set. Guru Sahib Ji says that when we become old, we start to wring our hands. We start to contemplate, what have I done in this life? What have I done in this world? And the body starts to become frail. The body starts to become weak, and the body starts to wither in pain. And eventually, the color drains from our face. We become pale, and the life that was once inside of us departs. Jeha bija solona karma sandara khet. Guru Sahib Ji tells us that everything that we do, every action that we do, it's like a seed being planted. Whether we do good actions, if we do good actions, we plant the seed of goodness. And when we plant the seed of goodness and it grows, it flourishes, it bears fruits, we can continuously take from that tree of goodness or that plant of goodness, and we can enjoy the fruits. But if we plant a bad seed, then that will only produce bad fruits, things that are going to take us away from Guru Sahib Ji. And Maharaj says that anything that we plant, that is what we will harvest. Those are the rewards that we will reap. So it is imperative, it is so important that in this month, and as we continue throughout the year, we recognize this falseness of this world, and instead we use our opportunities whilst we are here, whilst we have breath, whilst we have life within our bodies, whilst we have the energy, whilst we have the physical and the mental capacity. Utilize this time that we have. Read Gurbani, search for the Guru, understand Gurbani, do seva, serve the Sadh Sangat, serve humanity, and become Gurmukh, and appreciate every single moment that we have, so that every single seed that we plant is a seed of truth, is a seed of goodness. Nanak prabh saranagati charana bohit prabh det. Tan Sri Guru Nanak Dev Sahib Ji, in the form of Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, says that we should seek the sanctuary of Akal Purkh Vaheguru Sahib Ji. Seek that protection that will protect us not just only in this world, but in the world thereafter as well. That is the only truth that we have in this world. The greatness of the Guru is the one who will take us from this world into the next world. Charana Bohit Prabhadet, the beautiful lotus-like feet of the Guru, are the boat that will carry us across. This life is like an ocean, and we do not know, as we're traveling across this ocean, we do not know how calm or how choppy the waters will be. And if we have a boat that is carrying us across, that is weak, that may have holes in it, or doesn't have oars that we can help row, then we will eventually perish in that ocean. But Guru Sahib Ji says that if we recognize that the lotus-like feet of Tan Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj are the most perfect, the most complete boat that will take us across this ocean, then we have nothing to worry about. How do we get onto that boat? We place our head at the feet, at the charan of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Se paadwe narak na paiye hai, gur rakhan wala het. And Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji Maharaj concludes this pauri, concludes this message for BHAADON, for this month, by saying that in this month, Se paadwe narak na paiye hai, that those people in this month will never go to the depths of hell, will never be thrown into the depths of hell. In essence, will always be carried across this terrifying world ocean. Why? Because they have recognized the Guru, they have taken on the Guru, they have become the Gurus, And when we become the Gurus, when we accept that Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is the King of Kings, what happens? Rakhan wala het, Akal Purkh Vaheguru Sahib Ji, the true Guru, Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, will protect us at every single opportunity. And we can see that in this world, Guru Granth Sahib Ji protects us. They defeat certain obstacles. They take us away from certain situations that will lead us to a path of misery. And instead, they bring us into Sangat. They bring us into their protection. And that is when we receive the greatest joy and the greatest bliss. So in this month, my brothers and sisters, let us join on to the feet of the Guru. Let us leave behind all of the materialism. Let us leave behind the falseness. Let us leave behind the duality. And let us love Akal Purkh Vaheguru Sahib Ji and the creation of Akal Purkh Vaheguru Sahib Ji. And when we love the Guru will love us back. And then we know we have nothing to worry about. By translating this Bodhi, I have made many, many mistakes. I ask for forgiveness from the Sadh Sangat. And as always, I ask the Sadh Sangat to please bless me so that together we can all walk this path of Gursikhi. We can all leave behind the duality and we can become one with Akal Purkh Vaheguru Sahib Ji. Nanak Prabh Saranagati Charan Bohit Prabh Det Se Padue Narak Na Paiye Gur Rakhan Wala Het. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.